coming in right now. They're about to start it.
Go.
Come on.
Starting right now. I just took that the riff thing, yeah.
I don't know. I could have told right now. You know what the fuck.
Okay, I know we're watching movies on this side and they're partying on the other side. So everybody drinking their herbal teas. What is this? Oh, he's got the. Oh, it's starting.
Tenant.
Ooh, I'm here,
Open the
friendly.
right doors.
Oh,
Sitting next to the Stranger Things dude.
Use it carefully.
I have my seat.
Hey man, sit down.
To do what I do.
Quit throwing shit,
Man brought
man.
his lawn chair.
I know you saw
As I
that.
understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
I'm not saying Armageddon here.
No. Something worse.
I gather you have an interest in a certain Russian national.
The movie said that's gonna go take us to
Mike's bring me in.
It's like a TV show?
No, it's a movie.
Oh, they got Alfred up in the thing?
Yeah, dude.
Time travel.
No.
It's a
Oh, it's the
movie.
same dude that did the Batman movies, that's why.
Maybe pull the trigger. You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it.
Whoa.
Well, I've seen too much. Well, we'll try and keep up.
That's cool.
Your duty transcends
This movie is gonna be good.
That's why I like.
This is about
They got Mrs.
survival.
Sparkles up in here too.
Yeah, they got a toilet in there, yeah.
Bold, I'm fine with. I thought you were gonna say nuts.
But I don't know, cause like I said to my, like I said to Mommy Big, if they buy me the ticket to see Batman, I'll go.
How would you like to die?
Old.
Oh, they're about to kill.
You chose the wrong profession.
Shit. No kissing, man.
What the hell happened here?
Hasn't happened yet.
There are people in the future who need us. I need a tenant.
We need to save them here and now. This reversing the flow of time. Doesn't us being here now mean it never happened?
Yo, Pat.
You want to crash a plane? But not
Oh, you right, you right.
dramatic. Well, how big a plane?
Shit. Keep you guys.
That part is a little dramatic.
Hey, Jesse, it's 20 bucks for this one part on the thing.
I mean,
Instead, they go get the tickets.
Oh my God! There you go. The
Well,
new
the-
trailer for Tenet. John David.
The white dude.
More questions, maybe a few more answers. But what an amazing epic film. Tell me, I mean, what was your reaction when you saw that trailer? Because you obviously, spent a long time filming this thing, but the way they, the way it's cut together and the sort of the questions that it's prompting. What was your reaction when you saw it?
I was overwhelmed with joy, disbelief, suspended in that. I was admiring how well the beard was kept up. But really, it's just, it's interesting because there are just little, nuggets of information and just breadcrumbs of information about the movie that I was surprised that he was going to reveal. And I love that he did. And it's just, being a huge fan of Christopher Nolan, this seems like, we're familiar with his films. We obviously know his films, but this seems like something different. It seems like this is where he's about to take us for the next 10 to 15 years of filmmaking.
The scale and the epicness of it, that's what just blows me away to see all those different countries. And for you, I assume you sort of had a world tour in a way. It looks like, you were in India, Italy, like all these different places. So you really filmed in all those locations, right?
Yeah, we were there from Tallinn, Estonia, to Mumbai, India, Amalfi Coast, Copenhagen. It was, and to me, it just gives the film so many different personalities. There's an international environment that's set, with these characters. That
They
we placed
barely
in.
bought
And, you know,
this
what you
fucking
saw
emote.
is where we
Yo,
were.
garbage,
It's not green screened. You know, we had some
They just
cameras
come back out or
already,
what?
we filmed it.
Yeah,
And
it just
at
came
these
back in the
beautiful
shop today.
locations
Oh,
and,
I was about to
sort
say,
of
like,
in
there's a
these
bunch of
interesting
ninjas
sort
running
of,
around.
Yeah, it
alien-like
just came out of the
looking,
shop today.
planet-looking places as well.
This is
So
about
it was,
I didn't even care about
which
the skin.
gave me more motivation to like just give it my all because of the set pieces and where we are, and we're so detailed and specific to the story that we're trying to tell. You know, and when you watch the trailer, I recommend.
Man, don't even play Fortnite no more.
And again, you get more answers. You get more answers. You know.
Oh, no,
Brian,
I
too much
don't.
because aim assist.
Every little line of dialogue, I'm sure, has to be
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
reverse engineered and dissected. There's a lot going on in this film, like you would expect from Christopher Nolan, but the epicness matched with such an interesting narrative and huge stunt sequences, action sequences. I wanted to ask you about that because, from a stunt perspective, I mean, you're doing things that are not supposed to be humanly possible, and I mean, it's just like the reverse rappelling or whatever you call that. I don't know how much you can share about what's really going on there, but how did you film those things?
Chris and Hoyte van Hoytema had a camera, and they yelled action and cut. No, but like it was some of the moves that we were doing, especially those hand-to-hand sequences and the physicality of it all. Some our stunt guys, George Cottle and company, they've never done some of these moves before. They were sort of inventing them for this movie specifically. So it's so exciting that we're going to be able to introduce this new style of fighting, this new style of combat. You know what I mean? And again, to be seen in a theater, in a movie, on a big movie screen, it's gonna be so vibrant. Oh my God, I'm telling you.
No, and again, what I love about this film too is that it's gonna be thought provoking. I think it's the thing you want to experience with your friends, talk about afterwards, and pull apart.
Yes.
And I'm sure even as you guys were filming, you were trying to kind of understand all the layers of this because again, like what we see is only the surface.
Every day, I was bugging every day. I had questions for him. But he was very gracious and he answered them very calmly and patiently. But me, it was important that we were able to track the actors track the story correctly, so we can tell it the best way we could. And so he was very patient with us, and I say that very politely.
well, you're lucky that you get to text Chris Nolan when you have a question about the film. The rest of us just have to carefully dissect the trailer and go to Reddit to try and understand what's really going on there. But I gotta say, it's like so many hints, and that's what we love. I think is like slowly peeling back the layers of this, but still having such an interesting, heartfelt story that I'm sure is at the core of this film, like all of his work. And yeah, it's so exciting to get a glimpse at this. The trailer that was completely unexpected. I didn't know we were gonna see that, or that was even in the film. Is that like a practical effect with like a real 747?
Yeah, that was a real plane out, and that was a real building that they crashed that plane into. And we, cast and crew all witnessed it. It was epic, it was incredible. And we all cheered and hurrayed and hurrahed when they yelled cut after Chris felt like he got it. So what you saw is really what happened. At least the night I was there.
No, I gotta say, the scale of this looks absolutely incredible. We all can't wait to see it, and I think I speak for everyone here in Fortnite, with being so honored that you and Chris decided to bring Tenet first to Fortnite to show the world this way. No, this is again, we're making history, and thank you so much, John David, for joining us. You made it into a video game finally.
I did it.
Hopefully the first of many.
I hope so.
Awesome. All right, John David Washington, thanks for joining us. Thanks again to John David Washington. And before I go, there is one final surprise. This summer, we will be screening an iconic Christopher Nolan full-length feature film right here on the big screen. Stay tuned for more.
Dude, that's dope.
Movie on this motherfucker.
Yo,
Everybody log on.